Hey everybody, we just got back from grocery shopping at Walmart this morning and we were there an extra long time trying to decide what to have this year for Thanksgiving dinner. For the past few years we've invited family and friends over for Thanksgiving dinner and I usually spend $200 to $300. Of course, there's always lots of leftovers for the entire week, so it doesn't really come to that much just for Thanksgiving dinner. But it has been pretty expensive in the past. Well, this year, it's just the two of us. We don't have any friends or family coming over this year, and we're not going to go out to eat anywhere. So at first we thought, well, we just won't do anything at all. But I do like turkey at least once a year. So I thought, let's just see what we can do that'll be simple and easy and cheap this year. And actually there were a lot of options and it was kind of difficult to decide what to do. At first I thought we might try the Walmart Thanksgiving dinner basket that apparently they do every year. I didn't even know they did that. And this year it's been all over the news how it's only $40, a little under $40, and it's supposed to feed 10 people, which comes to $4 each. I mean, you can't get much cheaper than that for Thanksgiving dinner. I mean, that's really cheap. And then yesterday, I was watching a YouTube channel that I watch kind of on a regular basis, and she went to Safeway. She lives in Northern California, and Safeway apparently was having a sale on turkeys for 39 cents a pound. So she got, I think it was like a 12 or 13 pound turkey, a really large turkey for $5. It doesn't get much cheaper than that. Now here at Walmart, part of the Thanksgiving basket is a Butterball frozen whole turkey from 10 to 16 pounds for $13.14 each. I think that was, now I can't remember, I did film it and I'll show it. I'll share it here. I think it was 97 cents a pound, and then we found another brand, Jennie-O, which was I think 84 cents a pound. So the turkeys were really affordable. I was surprised how cheap they were, but compared to the woman who got her turkey for 39 cents a pound, these were actually kind of expensive at Walmart. But I think, I don't shop at Safeway, but I'm guessing, I mean, I could be wrong, let me know if I am wrong, but I'm guessing that they kind of just give away the turkeys, maybe at cost, or it's just a lost leader, to get people to come into the store to buy all of the other fixings that go with the turkey dinner, which can be very, very expensive at stores like that especially. So that's probably where they're making all their money. And so I'm guessing that's why they're offering such a great deal on turkeys. And probably a lot of other regular stores do that as well. But since Walmart has really low prices on all the other things, they wouldn't be able to make their money back probably if they did the same as these other higher priced stores. So just my guess, I don't know. So we were thinking about trying that, but then we thought, well, do we want to really cook a turkey like we have in the past? It's a big hassle, and then you end up with all the bones, the turkey carcass that you got to get rid of, and it smells, and it's in the trash for, a week, and it's just kind of a mess. And you end up cooking it for 4 or 5 hours, and it's just a lot of work. And I was thinking this year might just be nice just to keep it really simple and easy, in addition to being really cheap. And then I was also looking at their list of the things that come with that basket, that Thanksgiving basket. Fresh cranberries, well, I don't really like cranberries. Potatoes, we already have a box of instant potatoes that were fantastic. We had them last year, they were great, but we have a half a box left, so I can use those this year and just get rid of them rather than throwing them away. They also have golden corn, I've got corn already, baby carrots. I did buy some baby carrots, but not for Thanksgiving, just to snack on. Green beans, I discovered I used to really like at Thanksgiving having the green bean casserole with the cream of mushroom soup. But then I discovered that green beans are really high in oxalates, which for me can cause kidney stones. So I have to stay away from green beans. So no green beans for us this year. Also on their list is the Campbell's condensed cream of mushroom soup. Kinder's crispy fried onions, I don't really care about those. Great value, artisan crafted macaroni and cheese. We never eat macaroni and cheese at Thanksgiving. I do like macaroni and cheese, but to me that's just a meal in itself. I don't need to have it with something else. Great value, brown and serve white dinner rolls. I hate dinner rolls. I've never liked them. I've never eaten them, so that's not something I want. I think they also had the gravy, the a little package of Great Value brown gravy, which I also had from last year, so I can use that with the mashed potatoes this year. Then instead of actually including a pie, a pumpkin pie, in this basket, this Thanksgiving basket, they include Great Value frozen traditional pie crust, Great Value 100% pure pumpkin, 15-ounce can, Great Value evaporated milk, 12 fluid ounces, and the total of those ingredients for the pie came to $4.03. But then you have to make it and you have to bake it. And again, I just wanted to keep it really simple and easy, not any baking or not a lot of baking. So I checked out the price of pumpkin pies at Walmart this morning and the smaller pie. And I just want a piece or two, just to, really, if I could just have one piece, it would be fine, but they didn't sell it by the piece. They have those teeny little pies that are 88 cents now, almost $1, and it's really like one bite, and mostly just crust, which I don't care for. So I decided to go ahead and get the smaller pumpkin pie. I think it was $5 and something. I can't remember. I'll show you. Then I also discovered that in the frozen section, they had a larger pumpkin pie for just a little bit more, around $6. In fact, they had two there for around $6.50, $7. But again, I just wanted a piece of pumpkin pie, that's all. We don't really like pumpkin pie that much, but I always like to have one piece of pumpkin pie a year at Thanksgiving. So just, for old time's sake, I decided to go ahead and get the pie, and I'm sure I'll probably eat it. It's small enough. But even though the prices were good, we could have bought a turkey there for about $12, $13. A nice big turkey would have lasted an entire week. We just didn't want the hassle, didn't really want all those leftovers. So we decided to go with a frozen turkey dinner, like a old-fashioned TV dinner. And there were 2 or 3 different options to choose from. And then there was also a section, I think it was around $7, $8, just for some sliced turkey meat, but I couldn't really tell if it was real turkey, just like a turkey breast, or if it was more processed. I'm guessing probably even the frozen turkey is more processed than just real sliced turkey from a turkey breast. I'm not sure, but I try to stay away from any processed meats, but once a year for Thanksgiving, it's probably not going to kill me. So we went with the Hungry Man, 16-ounce turkey dinner. The other thing I really like at Thanksgiving is their stuffing, but I really only like just a few bites. I don't really want to have to make a big thing of stuffing that's going to last all week, and I'm going to have to eat all that bread. I don't really like bread and all the salt and all the other stuff that comes with it. I mean, a few bites are kind of fun just for old time's sake. Brings back lots of good memories of Thanksgiving. I mean, you can't have Thanksgiving dinner without stuffing. Now, because I am so cheap, $3.74 seems really expensive for a frozen meal. I'm thinking it should be about $1.50, maybe $2, and who knows, maybe I could get something similar at the Dollar Tree for $1.50. I didn't even check there, I didn't think about that, but it's fine. It's still cheaper than buying the entire turkey and all the fixings and then having to bake everything. So let's see, what did my total come to? So the pie was a little over $5. The Hungry Man, $3.74. I decided to go ahead and get some Cool Whip. That was $2.27. I don't eat that anymore, but once a year isn't going to hurt. So what is that, around $10, $11 times 2? So $20. We already had the gravy and mashed potatoes, and I did get a few other things, but I mean, we already had corn, so if we want to have corn, I've got canned corn that I already had. So we can add a little bit extra, a few extra things to the Hungry Man meal, so it'll be probably a pretty big meal, actually, for around $10 each. So half the price of the Walmart Thanksgiving basket meal, but then we're not left with lots of things that we don't need and lots of leftovers and all the preparation and all the work. So we're happy. Should be a nice, very quiet, very cheap Thanksgiving dinner. No muss, no fuss, just the way we like it now. Keep it simple and easy. So what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Are you going all out like we all used to do back in the day? Do you still do that? Do you still have lots of friends and family coming over to celebrate the holiday here in the U.S.? Now, I know a lot of you are watching from other parts of the world and you don't have Thanksgiving, but you probably have other holidays that are similar where you have a turkey or some other meal, like our Thanksgiving meal, where everyone gathers together to celebrate. And I'm guessing it's probably very similar where you live as far as being expensive. I've discovered this year, sharing these videos, that those of you in Canada and Australia especially, I can't remember if England, how many of you from the UK have mentioned your prices being higher? I think they are higher than here in the US. Canada seems to be much higher than the US, and Australia seems to be much higher than the US. I thought we were like the most expensive when it came to groceries and other items like this, but apparently it's pretty cheap here compared to other countries, which really blows my mind. It's sad to hear. I mean, we all complain here so much about how expensive everything is, and then to hear that it's cheap here compared to other places is really sad for all of you who are paying even more than we're paying. So if you feel like it, share with us in the comments how much you're paying for Thanksgiving this year. Are you paying more than you've paid in the past? Paying less than you've paid in the past? Walmart's Thanksgiving meal basket apparently is less expensive than it was last year. And I'm not surprised. I mean, just looking at all the prices, they all seem very, very affordable and very reasonable. And I don't know if it's just, again, something to get people into the stores with an affordable Thanksgiving meal, and then you can spend your money on lots of other things that are much more expensive now, or I don't know. As always, thanks for sharing, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you all in the next video.